In school, I was labeled stupid. My mother thinks I'm bewitched, diagnosed with ADHD. I don't know bipolar. I don't know dyslexia. I can process things with my brain and predict patterns. I see things. When you give me numbers, I was the head of digital for the Westgate pandemic, Dusit pandemic. I managed the Red Cross for I don't know how many years. Drove myself to Mathare. It took Dr. Mercy to tell me, Philip, you're not crazy. You're a genius. So when you see someone in Mathare, just give them a hug. When I was last year, I was during the COVID pandemic. And PS, many of you may not know it. I was the head of digital for the Ministry of Health. I was managed the Ministry of Health for 8 months in 2020 at the height of COVID. And I came here at Mathare and I met Dr. Move, Dr. Mercy, and we organized the Zumba for nurses here in Mathare. And when I came back to Mathare as a patient, many did not believe me. They were like, Philip, you're joking. You can't be sick. You are the head of digital at MOH. But I was sick. When all of you look at me here, do I look sick? I am sick. But it's not a disorder. Mental health is not a sickness. To me, it's a different ability. Mathare is the home of genius. You guys are at the home of geniuses. So my name is Philip Ogola, the digital humanitarian. And the digital humanitarian has been like supporting government for the last decade. And today I want to announce my retirement. I want to take this day to celebrate Mental Health Day, to first of all thank the Kenya government for giving me an opportunity to thrive. And the Kenya government is an inclusive government which supports persons with disability. Many of you think disability is about physical. It's not. And when I met the Bona CEO, and he took time to listen to me, and for me, Bona PS, I can't write. I struggle writing. In school, I was labeled stupid. My mother thinks I'm bewitched. Coming from a Luo community, my village is next to a Dr. Mott's. So I was labeled stupid as a young child. Teachers labeled me stupid. In high school, I hated school. I have no college education, no university education. So my question is, Bwana Mheshimiwa, how did I advise government with no papers? How did I advise the UN with no papers? How did I advise the Red Cross? How did I advise Madam Passaris here? And Madam Passaris, for those who don't know, for those on digital, Madam Passaris has done a lot. Most of you don't know what she does behind the scenes. Those rape cases, suicidal cases, she's always on call. She texts us back. There's a day she was in hospital and she saved a suicidal mother. These are the cases I handle every day. So my disorder is not a disorder. To me, it's a different ability. I was diagnosed with ADHD. I don't know bipolar. I don't know dyslexia. To me, I got diagnosed with diseases I can't even pronounce. But sitting down with Dr. Mercy when I came to Mathare, and Dr. Mercy doesn't know she became my mother. I've been mum about my mom because my mom's mama she was a witch. She was a witch because she gave birth to twins. I'm a twin. And by the way, Bwana PS, I'm turning 60 in 13 years. In layman's language, I'm turning 47. So my mother gave birth to 4 sets of twins. And in the 70s, Luos threw children in the forest. So I was born a curse. I was supposed to be thrown in the forest. So when I sat with Dr. Mercy, she was like a mother to me. I had my father and my mother, but I lacked parental presence. So if you're a mother right now, please be present in a child's life. If you're a father, be present in a child's life. I lacked parental presence. And parenting is not about presence. It's about presence. I lacked it. So all along, I've been looking for affirmations. And when you are differently abled, you lack affirmations. I lacked it. So digital humanitarian was a coping mechanism. And I got burnt out. I have seen so much death, Bwana PS. I know all the mortuaries. My friends are morticians. My friends are nurses. My friends are doctors. My friends are policemen. I cut off my family because my family thinks I'm a psycho. Today, I want to announce here that though I have dyslexia, I may struggle writing, but but I have a brain of a 90-year-old. Bwana PS, I can process things with my brain and predict patterns. I see things, when you give me numbers, I was the head of digital for the Westgate pandemic, Dusit pandemic. I managed the Red Cross for, I don't know how many years. The agencies in government that I know like a 3D is the Ministry of Health, Nursing Council, KEMRI, Poisons Board, the Blood Bank. I have done so many blood appeals, including Mushimiwa here. She supported me. I can't do it anymore. My brain works like a robot. I do things on intuition. How did I win a global award at the UN in New York? How do I speak in 19 countries with no papers? So I was suicidal during the COVID pandemic. Most of you didn't know it. I drove myself to Mathare. It took Dr. Mercy to tell me, Philip, you're not crazy. You're a genius. So when you see someone in Mathare, just give them a hug. Mathare is the best treatment for mental health. I've been in so many institutions in the country, private institutions, but I got home. I got healed in Mathare. I got to find myself in Mathare. The nurses here care. The doctors here care. And let me tell you, the stigma around Mathare needs to end. Bwana PS, I've done many events here where we come and feed patients here. We come and donate pads. We come and do shaving. We come and do Zumba. We come and do speech. Because I want to tell patients that you can thrive, you can heal. Today I want to introduce my son. I became a father at 17. You may laugh at it. If you're a mother, pay attention. I was defiled as a young boy for so many years by my nanny. I became addicted to sex at a very young age. My son, I haven't seen him for 29 years. I met him last week. So I just want to, today I want to retire and announce the new digital humanitarian. And I just want to tell you guys that Mathare is the home of genius, and Mathare is a hospital like any other. When you go to Kenyatta Hospital, do you get called ex-Mathare? So this is the new digital humanitarian. As I retire inside Mathare, because I want to end stigma. I want to end stigma and labeling. I'm not crazy. I'm not a psycho. And the theme of this year's mental health is universal right. Human health is a universal right. Do we have rights as dyslexic people? Do we have schools which have screening centers? And Bwana PS, please take this back to the office. Do schools have screening centers for people like us? Do we have enough Mathares in every county? Madam County, can we lobby for more Mathares in every county? If you're a nurse in Mathare, if you're a doctor in Mathare, please give them a hug. They take care of us. So meet my son, is Clinton, and I decided to come out publicly and say that if you're a father out there, look for your son. I struggle with my identity. When you have a mental disorder, and I don't look at it as a disorder, you struggle with identity because no one tells you that you're gifted. So Dr. Mercy, thank you. Bwana CEO, thank you for giving me access to Mathare. When I come here, I know the cooks, the watchmen. This is like my home. And I want to do campaigns here. And the next campaign is called It Could Be You, which we are launching with my son. My son is going to talk about teen pregnancy and mental. My son was suicidal, for crying out loud. How do I save people, Madam Passaris, and my son is suicidal? My son tried to die by suicide thrice. I can't do this. So on this mental health day, I retire and hand over to my son.
That was emotional, Dad. Yeah, so I came to Mathare courtesy of my dad, and I'm seeing greatness in Mathare. So mental health is universal human rights. I want to tell you that it started. Dad is retiring. No, you're not retiring. It's like driving a car, just sitting on the driver's seat, the co-driver's seat. I'm the one handling the wheels. He just directs me, hey, go this way, because he is my mentor. I met him, CEO. I met my dad officially 26th of September last week, but one, I gave so. So you can imagine the kind of trauma a child goes through. I'm a testimony to that. And I have a campaign that talks about that child matters. Listen, parents, listen. That child matters. I'm that child. I matter. Those children matter a lot, irrespective of who their parents are. Because by doing that, we'll be able to mentor and reduce numbers of mental cases, suicidal thoughts within these children. So thank you so much. I'm glad I got the honor. And kindly, PS and Madam Pasari, kindly, if you can allow me to come in front of me, kindly. And also CEO, kindly. I've called you here just to assure Dad that you are loved.
Absolutely.
This is affirmation from your family that we do love you, we care for you, and I'm here to hold you, I'm here to continue. You've seen what he has done in his life. You've seen what he has done. And we were talking with him at some time. I'm like, why? Are you talking? Is it my story? So basically, whatever he has been doing, I've also been doing it. And now that this affirmation he has given me, trust me, the world is shaking. It could be you has started today, and more of us, Madam Pasari, it could be you. PS, it could be you. Mr. CEO, it could be you. And forever, let's start and say, it could be you. 1, 2, 3. It could be you. I can't hear you. 1, 2, 3.
It could be you.
Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Well done, Peter. Proud of you. Proud of you.
That is a heavy one. That is a really live experience. At this point in time, thank you.